And while it looked like it's going to be a bit of a tempered start, fortunately, it's picked up some steam. We're 100 points higher right now. So building on slightly onto those morning gains. Shriram Transport Finance 5.5% higher. Madison Sumi 5% up. You've got Piramal Enterprises, Chola Finance, as well as L&T Housing Finance, which are some of the gainers in trade as we speak right now. But let me also welcome on board Shri Javed Ahmad, SVP GSE International Region at Schneider Electric, joining into the show right now. Javed, hi, morning. With digitization playing a major role at both the operational as well as the consumer level, tell us about the new technologies being developed and new products which are being created for better interconnection of business at Schneider.
So sure, actually, I will tell you a little bit about our business. So we are Schneider Electric. We are in the business of a lot of different technologies, industrial automation, data centers, electrical equipment, etc. So we have several factories in India, and we have leveraged all type of different technologies to make our factories more efficient and more smart. So some of the technologies that we have deployed is a lot of automation, artificial intelligence, a lot of smart technologies like monitoring power. We are looking also at different technologies for improving the efficiency. So we have a whole platform which is called EcoStructure. And in this platform, what we have is connected products. So all the different products we have connected, they're all smart products. And then we collect the data of all our manufacturing processes, and we bring it to the edge level, where we collect all this data. And this data is then moved up to apps, where we do the analytics and how to improve the efficiency and improve the operations. So this is all the different technologies that we have deployed in our factories.
You also have a healthy pipeline with the order book position of around almost 900 odd crore rupees. Walk us through the breakup of orders received, and what then is the targeted order book position going forward?
So actually, we are experiencing a lot of growth. I will not be able to share with you the exact numbers, but we are looking at a lot of growth this year for our company.
Okay, can you share the nature of the orders received?
So we have a very strong demand coming from retail. We have a strong demand coming from data centers. We have a strong demand coming from equipments. So basically also in the B2C business, also in the B2B business. So we are looking at a very good pipeline of growth.
Now you're at the forefront of tech and digital transformation. You're heavily in Internet of Things, AI, for example, data centers, big data and analytics. How has the COVID period accelerated these investments, and how have you ramped up your tech offerings?
So actually, we have been on this journey for deploying all these smart technologies in our factories. So this journey was started even before COVID. So we have been working towards an end-to-end supply chain. So we are a global setup. So our factories in India not only produce for India, but they also produce for our customers worldwide. So we have set up control towers where we can see the demand coming from different customers worldwide. And we can also see the capacity utilization of all our factories and also factories which are outside our region. And we are able to balance the demand and make sure that our customers are served. So even when we had very harsh lockdowns, etc., we were able to take care of the customers, not increase our lead time, and we were able to deliver on time to our customers. Now, coming to with the impact of COVID, we took our first priority was to keep our people safe. So we introduced a lot of safety protocols and all the best safety practices available in the industry to keep our people safe. And then we have leveraged a lot of tools because due to the social distancing norms, a lot of people were not able to come to the offices. So we have leveraged all these digital technologies that we had in place. And I have to share with you, it was very seamless, and we were able to execute very, very effectively, even during COVID times. We were able to see digitally the condition of our supply chain, the condition of our suppliers, finding out where the bottlenecks would be, and proactively work on the bottlenecks to keep our operations running very smoothly. So I think all this work that we had done, and we have also leveraged a lot of automation through cobots and robots, and also a lot of automation equipments. And this also helped us as far as the critical processes are concerned, because for critical processes, you require a lot of skill. And some of these people were not able to come to work because of COVID, because they had gone to their native places, etc. And we were able to leverage those technologies to be able to produce a very, very highly quality, reliable product, and also take care of the output requirements that were there.
If we were to just assess the impact of COVID on your financials, we did see a degrowth of about 20% in your Q4 sales, your bottom line losses as well. We saw losses, creep in. When do you see financials recovering, and what was the impact as well added to that of the Vadodara floods?
Actually, from the supply standpoint, we did not see such a big impact because of COVID. Definitely the quarter last year, March to May, we had some issues. But after that, we were able to bring back our operations, and we had shown very good growth ever since after that.
Okay, fair enough. So you're pretty confident that growth has certainly returned for you, and that the impact really hasn't been felt on your overall financials. And that's the view coming in. But just going forward then, wanted to understand, India has been focusing on clean and green energy as well. And that is something that you have heavily invested in. So how are you looking at the strides that we've made on this front, and how is it going to benefit the company, or how are you going to really capitalize on this?
I think Schneider's focused on sustainability, and we do deploy a lot of renewable energies in all our factories. So if you see, what we are leveraging on is the PPA. So we are buying the purchase power agreements from renewable energies. Wind is something which we are using a lot. And this is a tripartite agreement which we have between the government utility, ourselves, and the renewable energy provider. And we leverage on the green energy provided by them. And then we are also using solar roof, where we put solar panels on the top of our factories. And we are able to use that energy coming out of solar energy to use in our factories. So this has also helped us in reducing the carbon emissions, and also it's economical for us. The other things that we are working on is a lot of energy efficiency projects that are there deployed in our factories and also in our offices. And what we have done is we have connected all the energy meters that we have. We are collecting all the data from our energy meters from throughout the enterprise, because these are smart meters. And then we are looking at the energy pattern, and then we are taking up projects to how we can conserve energy. So if you combine all these three aspects, we have been able to really push the sustainability as far as power consumption is concerned. And then we are also focusing a lot on water consumption, and also on recycling of waste. So when we look at all these three things, we are really making good steps in the area of sustainability.
Right. So with EVs making a push, how is it that you're looking at leveraging the push towards the new mobility era?
What we are doing is, from our standpoint, we have come up with very good policies for our employees. I mean, now what we are finding out is that the world is getting more and more electrical. So we are working on making a lot of energy efficiency in the products that we are doing. We are looking at making all the products that we produce connected, so people can access those products, and we can serve the customer throughout the product cycle because of the install base. We are connected with the customer. And then we are also developing products for the EV industry, like charging stations, etc. So this is one way we are looking at participating in this.
Have you also looked at the government stimulus and announcements in the infrastructure sector, and what do you think more could be done?
So I think the government is putting a lot of emphasis on infrastructure. So we are definitely participating in this opportunity that we see that the government is doing. A lot of money has been deployed in this area. The government is also giving a lot of incentive for manufacturing in India. There are a lot of schemes that the government has rolled out, like the PLI scheme, and also setting up of new factories, certain fiscal benefits that are there. So we are looking at opportunities in that area, how we can participate in this growth story, Make in India. So we are looking at a lot of products that are currently in our organization and being made in other regions of the world, like US, like Europe, also in China. So we are looking at bringing a lot of that manufacturing into India so that we can leverage on the Make in India push that the government of India is serving.
Javed, great to have you on the show. Thanks as always for taking the time out.